All right, guys, what we've got here is a character from Concord, which is the Sony game that launched, failed spectacularly, closed, and refunded money to all of the customers who bought the game. There's a whole story behind it. I'm not a gamer, but I do watch a lot of YouTube channels that talk about games. It's not really the main content, but it's one of the topics that they talk about often. So this is one of the characters. I don't know his name. And see that's one of the main problems, to be honest. I'm not trying to get into anything political, but I mean, look at this character. The design is like I just like, really, guys, are you trying to sell games or not? Okay. I was wondering, so this apparently is a guy. It's a male character, I guess. I don't know why he's wearing like rubber pants. I mean, it shouldn't have that kind of specularity on it, I don't think. Anyway, so I was debating whether to recreate this character as a more appealing man, a more appealing male character, or if I should gender swap him and make him a sexy woman. Either way, it needs to be a more attractive character because this is just, I mean, this is the thing. This is why it failed. This design is just awful. I'm not a designer. I'm going to keep the design the same. I'm just going to basically draw him. And I've decided I'm going to do it both ways. I'm going to make him both a male and a female, and I'm going to put it on this board, or this document, I guess. And I'm going to try to make kind of a cool poster out of it. I'll post it to X and, just see. But I'm going to do this over the course of at least a few days, and I'm just going to edit all this together and make it one video. So let's just go ahead and start. I don't really know. Let me think in my mind what I want it to look like. All right. So we're going to do, and I don't know if this is the right brush or whatever, but I think I like, and forgive me if this is just a kind of, so this is his this would be his right arm, and this is going to be his right shoulder. It's going to be his elbow. His hand is going to be facing kind of the camera. He's going to have his jacket coming back here. A little bit of these things, and I saw a critique on, I don't know what platform or whatever it was on, but they were saying his jacket pockets are too low. And I agree, because look where his hands are. Like, can he really reach his pockets? I mean, if he bends over or leans over or bends down or lifts his jacket, yeah, I guess. But that's really inconvenient. It doesn't really make sense for it to be like, there's like so many problems with this. So I like the shoulder things, although as the guy was pointing out, it doesn't really make a lot of sense. And it doesn't. So let's see. Just going to do something like this. Okay, so that's all part of the jacket. It kind of needs to stay together. We can kind of give him a little bit of a shaggy haircut like he's got right now. I'm not really opposed to that. He could be sort of like a Nightwing type of character. And let's see. Maybe his other hand could be down there. Now, this looks like a belt and it's really high. I mean, maybe his belly button would be about here. So man, I don't really know what is going on. This is just all kinds of so weird. Again, I am not a designer, but surely I don't think I would come up with something this bad. And if by any chance anybody on, watching this video has played Concord, liked it, worked on it, or anything of that nature, then I apologize if I'm kind of making you feel bad. Like, I'm not trying to hurt your feels or whatever, but like, seriously, this is super, super terrible. All right. So I think he's got to have like a belt. I mean, I guess he doesn't have to, but let's just say he's got like the regular, you know, back pocket there. And let's see, he's got these kind of knee pads. I mean, I guess, I don't know what's, oh, I don't want to beat a dead horse, guys, but man, this design, I'm just flabbergasted that something like this could actually make it into production. And this is just one of like, this is just one of many insane, jeez. So I guess I'm going to give him a shirt, like a regular shirt. And this could be armor, I guess. Like that's, I guess what it is. Is it? I'm not really sure. He's kind of got this tracer sort of ski goggles, which was really cool for her, but I'm not so sure it's going to work for him. All right. And then I guess he's got like tape on his fingers or something. Oh boy. Oh my goodness. It is really hard to even kind of look at this. I'll be honest. I'm super bewildered at even what the hell's going on here. So there's his fingers. I think it looks super weird, but it's going to look better. Don't worry. And let's see, it's got these kind of big puffy things here. Maybe they'll look better if I, oh man, what in the world? Seriously, I'm gonna try to stop talking about it, but this is just absolutely crazy. All right. All right, so that would be kind of like the male character. I'll do a new, I'll call this male, and I'll call this one over here female. No non-binary or trans or anything like that going on. And let's see, what would her pose be? I think hers is just going to be more kind of straightforward, like, kind of show off the curves, try to make sure roughly I keep their proportions. I don't know if it's proportions, but like their, head lengths and stuff the same. So she would be like, she'd have one leg out, one leg down. Try to give kind of that nice hip thing going on. Kind of looking down as well. She can have that. So I'm keeping the same costume. I'm just trying to be like, well, what if the costume was better? Or what if they're, their shape was better. I don't know. So this would come down. So like I said, about the same. Sorry about that. Oof. And gonna give her the same haircut. I'm gonna keep the haircut pretty much the same. I'm gonna change the shirt a little bit to go down here. And I guess that would go farther. I don't think I really want to do that. This part at the end, this part that I'm dealing with, this thing on her chest, on his chest, whatever, is proving to be a bit difficult. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of just put it all into his or her belt in this case. I'm going to just try to kind of mimic the shape a little bit, but make it a lot thinner. So it's going to be kind of like a really big belt. And those are some big belt loops, but it is what it is. And let's see. These will be kind of like her, his, her, whatever. Like, right? That's the whole point, is that this is so hard to tell in the game. And then she is going to have the big tracer snow goggles as well. There might be something I can put on her shirt to make her more interesting, but for right now, I'm going to put that down here just to kind of carry that over. She's got the things too on her knees. And so there we go.